I'm about to show you how I turned $100 into over $250,000 in sales with my clothing brand. I was pushing grocery carts at Fred Meyer's. I had zero connections, zero experience, and absolutely no idea what I was doing. But I figured out a system that actually works. Not the post on TikTok every day and pray you go viral garbage that every other tutorial tells you, but a real strategy. And if you watch to the end, I'll show you the exact blueprint, even if you've never designed anything, even if you think the market is too saturated, even if everybody's telling you that clothing brands are dead, because here's what nobody talks about. Starting a clothing brand is easy, but making it actually work, that is a completely different story. It's taken me over 4 years to get here, but if you actually listen to what I'm about to tell you in this video, you can get there so much faster. But first, I need to tell you about the moment where I almost quit, the complete disaster that nearly ended everything before it even started, because that's the moment where everything changed. So it's a couple weeks after my first launch. I've only sold to friends and family. I'm thinking, all right, I need to get in front of real people, real customers, people who don't know me. So I pull an all-nighter screen printing 50 t-shirts. I'm running on pure caffeine and delusion. People are gonna love the designs. This is gonna be my breakthrough moment. The next morning I show up and I've got this camping tent. I set everything up. The shirts are displayed perfectly and I'm ready to go. And then the wind picks up. So my tent literally blows over. I'm sitting there in this tiny camping tent trying to hold everything in place so it doesn't completely crash to the ground. Then it starts raining and there's no rain cover on the tent and water is just dripping through the roof of the tent. And even worse, the rain is making the neck tags bleed onto all of the shirts because I literally printed them with an office printer. So I'm standing there in the rain looking at my now ruined inventory and I'm just thinking to myself, what the hell am I doing with my life? Thankfully, my mom saved me and bought a real pop-up tent and things started to look much better. But guess what? I still sold 0 t-shirts that day. 0. Actually, I did sell 1 hat to someone who probably felt bad for me. This was month 2 of my brand and I'd already hit my first massive failure. And here's the thing, this wasn't even my only failure. My very first launch, only friends and family bought. So not a single stranger bought from that collection. And yes, I did make a couple $100, so that was cool. It was rewarding to see that. And I'm very grateful for all of the friends and family who did show support. Shout out to all of them. But I also knew the truth. If my brand only existed off of purchases from people who know me and just want to show some support, it wasn't a real brand and I wasn't going anywhere. So after I saved up a bit more money doing DoorDash, I finally had enough money for my first bulk order. I spent $750 on 50 trucker hats with a bottle opener on them. That was everything I had. And this one was going to change the game. But when drop day came, I only sold 1 to another friend. So now I'm broke, I was discouraged, and I was starting to think that this whole clothing brand thing was just a stupid dream of mine. But then something happened. A whole month later, on July 17th, I'm driving in the car with my friends and my phone starts going crazy. Orders start coming in back to back like I've never seen before. I got 9 orders that day, $321 in a single day from people who I'd never met, real customers. And the next day, 16 more orders, $570 in sales. Then another $500 the next day and another $250 the following day until I completely sold out of all the hats. In just 4 days, I had made over $1,700 and that completely changed my life. So what changed? I figured out how to actually get my products seen. And that one shift, that one moment where I cracked the code, that's what literally turned everything around. So here's what actually worked. This is the 5-step system that took me from 0 to over 250,000. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is not some get-rich-quick blueprint. If you want fast money, just go buy a lottery ticket and cross your fingers. Something that actually lasts, that actually generates 6 figures, then pay attention. So step 1 is create a standout product. Most brands fail before they even launch because their product looks exactly like everybody else's. They see other brands doing well, so they just copy and paste their designs. And the problem, if your product looks just like everybody else's, nobody has any reason to buy from you. My first real hit was those trucker hats with the bottle openers on them. It was pretty simple, but it was different. People hadn't seen it before. It had a wow factor. So when they saw it on Instagram, they stopped scrolling. And that's what you need. Your product doesn't need to be insanely complex or expensive to make. It just needs to stand out. It needs to make somebody think, whoa, I have not seen that before. That's a cool design. So here's how you find winning products. Look at your competitors, the ones who are actually doing well, study what they're selling, Go on Instagram, scroll through fashion brands, look at what's on your explore page. If a post has way more likes than usual, let's say this brand typically gets 500 likes, but one of them has 2,000 likes, that's probably a winning product. So you're not copying them, you are learning what elements make people stop and engage. Then you design something unique that has those same elements. Step 2 is creating content that doesn't look like shit. This is where most beginners screw up. They take photos on a dirty bedroom floor with terrible lighting and wonder why nobody's buying it. Your content is like your storefront, and if it looks cheap, people will think your product is cheap. And if it looks professional, people will perceive your brand as high quality. You don't need to buy a $2,000 camera on day one. You only need 3 things. Number 1 is good lighting. Natural light is free. Just stand by a window, go find a good outdoor location. Just make sure that the lighting on the garments or models is soft and even, not super harsh. And a bonus tip is you can buy a foam board from the art store, and then when you're outside, either put your garment on that board or use it to reflect light back onto your models. Number 2 is a clean background. So white wall, concrete floor. If you don't have anything good, go get the foam board like I just said. You can get them for like $6 from the art store. And number 3, edit your photos. Every single product photo I post gets edited. So brightness, contrast, exposure, or removing dust. Small edits like that make a huge difference. When I see a brand on Instagram and the photos are unedited with bad lighting and a messy background, I instantly know it's a beginner brand. And so does everybody else. So don't be that brand. Step 3 is getting seen. So this was the breakthrough for me. Here's the thing, you can have the best product and the best photos, but if nobody knows that you exist, it doesn't matter. This is where everything changed for me. After those first few weeks of barely any sales, I finally discovered archive pages. So these are Instagram accounts that only post fashion content. Their audiences are full of people actively looking for clothing to buy. And I paid one of these pages $30 to post my bottle opener trucker hat. And that's it, just $30. And literally within like 30 minutes, I was getting orders back to back. That was the day I made $321. Then the next day I had another post go up on a different account and I made $570. So that was the moment I realized that this can actually work. Now, here's the reality check. That strategy is mostly dead now. Archive pages don't work like they used to. Their reach is worse, their engagement is lower, and most of them are hiding likes now. So if that doesn't work anymore, then what does? You need multiple channels. So organic content that actually makes people stop scrolling, sending products to small influencers like 5,000 to 50,000 followers, and running small ad tests like $5 to $10 a day on content that's already proven to work. All I did with the archive pages back in 2021 was pay for eyeballs. And nowadays I do the exact same thing, I just spend the money on Instagram ads. At the end of the day, it's the same thing, just getting people to see your product. But don't just rely on one method, diversify how you get your traffic. Step number 4 is your first real sales. So when you do get those first few sales from strangers, you're gonna feel like a genius, but don't. Stay humble because now comes the real test. Most brands get their first 10 to 20 sales and then they plateau. They run out of friends to sell to, their initial hype dies down, and they just don't know how to keep the momentum going. So here's how you push past it. First, double down on what's working. If a certain product is selling well, create more designs like it. If a certain post is getting good engagement, then boost it with ads. Next, create urgency. So limited drops, scarcity, exclusivity. People buy faster when they think that they might miss out. Next, reinvest everything. The first money you make is not for you to go out and spend, it's for the brand. Everything you make, pour it back in. Do not go out and buy Balenciaga or some shit like that. And step 5 is scaling to 10K and beyond. So most brands never make it past here. They hit 1K, maybe 2K per month, and then they stall out. And they just can't figure out how to scale. Here's what worked for me. Consistency and systems. I wasn't just trying to go viral. I wasn't simply chasing trends. I was building a repeatable system. Drop a collection with S-tier designs, promote it across multiple channels, reinvest the profit, and repeat. Every single release got better because I learned from the last one. Better designs, better marketing, better products, better presentation, and the numbers showed it. Month number 1, I had a couple $100. Month 3, $2,621. And month 7, $7,517. So this was not hockey stick growth, it was simply just steady, consistent progress. The moment I stopped chasing quick wins and started focusing on building something real, that's when everything changed. Not because I found some secret hack, but because my relationship with time changed. I stopped rushing everything, I stopped panicking, and I just started trusting the process. And that is when the money started to come in consistently. All right, so you've got the 5-step system, you understand the mindset. Now let me show you what actually got me from 10K to over 250,000, because this is where most tutorials end and where the real game begins. First up, reinvestment. This is non-negotiable. Every dollar I made in the beginning went back into the brand, not into my pocket, into the brand. Better products, bigger orders, custom packaging, better photo shoots, and better campaigns. Most people make their first 1K and immediately start spending it on themselves. New shoes, going out, treating themselves. Now, I get it, but if you actually want to scale, you need to delay that gratification. It's more fuel to add to the fire. If you blow through it, you're done for, but if you pour it back in, it multiplies. Next, better presentation equals higher perceived value. Perception is everything when it comes to clothing brands. People judge your brand before they ever touch your product. I've seen brands with mid-quality products sell out simply because their content, their website, their packaging, everything about their presentation made them feel premium or desirable, even though their products actually were pretty shit quality. So I invested in better product photography, upgrading my website design, custom thank you cards and packaging, working with models, and better content. These small details add up. They make your brand feel intentional. They make people realize this is a legit brand, not some kid just selling t-shirts out of his garage. Next, multiple traffic sources. So I stopped relying on one channel. If Instagram died tomorrow, I'd still have a business. So here's what I did. Organic Instagram content, organic TikTok content, and organic YouTube content. Paid ads, $5 to $10 a day on proven content, working with influencers, 5 to 50,000 followers, building my email and SMS list. Really do not sleep on this one, it is so important. And building a community of people who genuinely connect with the brand. You don't need to do every single one on day one, but you definitely need to build towards multiple channels. Relying on only one platform is simply a recipe for disaster. Next, testing, learning, and scaling. Every single drop taught me something new. Which designs resonated the most, what price points worked the best, what marketing angles got the most engagement, what time of year had the highest demand. I tracked all of it. I analyzed every drop and I used that data to make better decisions the next time. This is the part that's not fun, it's not sexy, it's not some viral moment, but it's what separates the brands that hit 10K once from the brands that consistently do 50K, 100K, and even 250K plus per year. All right, next one, consistency over intensity. I did not have one massive viral moment that changed everything forever. I had consistent progress over 4.5 years. Most people want the overnight success story. They want to hear, I posted one TikTok, it got 10 million views, and I made $100,000 in 1 week. Well, that is not my story. And honestly, it's probably not going to be yours either. My story is I showed up every single day. I designed better products. I posted content. I shipped orders. I answered DMs. I reinvested profits. I learned from failures. And I kept going when it sucked. And slowly, month by month, year by year, the numbers got bigger and bigger. If you're starting today, here's exactly what I would do. First, start with one winning product. Don't launch a full collection. Test one hero piece that stands out. Second, order 50 units minimum. Anything less and your per unit cost is too high to have healthy margins. 3, post organic content every single day. If you aren't posting daily, then you simply don't want it bad enough. 4th, send free products to 5 to 10 micro-influencers. No payment, just gifting. Some won't post, a few will, that's just the game. 5th, push all traffic to your password-locked website with an email and SMS sign-up form, and offer them 10% off when they sign up. 6th, run a limited drop. Create urgency. Trust me, scarcity works. 7, reinvest 100% of the profit back into the next drop. Better products, better content, or a bigger order. And 8th, repeat. Do not overthink it. Just keep executing the same system, getting 1% better each time. You don't need to be special. You don't need rich parents or industry connections. You don't need a massive following or a viral TikTok. All you need is a unique product, clean content, multiple ways to get seen, the discipline to reinvest, and the patience to play the long game. That's it. That's the system that took me from $100 to over $250,000. Now look, I just gave you the entire blueprint for free. Everything I learned over 4.5 years condensed into one video. But here's the reality. Information alone isn't enough. You need accountability. You need somebody who's already done it to tell you when you're about to make a costly mistake. and you need a community of people on the same path who actually get it. That's why I built a mentorship community for clothing brand owners who are serious about scaling their brands. Not hobbyists, not people looking for some magic pill, but brand owners who are ready to put in the work and want somebody in their corner who's been through every single phase of this journey. If that's you, if you want direct one-on-one access to me, you want feedback on your designs, you want help with your marketing strategy, you want to avoid all of the expensive mistakes that I've made, then hit the link in the description. And I only work with a small group of people at a time because I actually want to see you win. By keeping the group small, we can ensure that you actually get the attention that you need to grow your brand. But fair warning, this is not for everybody. If you're not willing to invest in yourself and your brand, do not click the link. This is for the people who are all in. So I started out as a cart pusher at Fred Meyer's with $100 in my bank account. No connections, no experience, no backup plan, just a belief that I could build something real if I was willing to work for it. And I was right. But it did not happen the way I thought it would. It wasn't fast, it was not easy, and there were moments where I genuinely wanted to quit. The pop-up disaster, the launches that flopped, the self-doubt, the comparison, the shiny object syndrome, and all of those lessons compounded into the system that I just gave you. Here's what I know now that I wish I knew then. Everything you've learned has brought you to this moment. You're exactly where you need to be, whether you're at $0 or at 10K or 100K. The next level is available to you if you are willing to commit to the process. Not for 30 days, not until it gets hard, but for real, for however long it takes. Because the timeline does not matter. The only thing that matters is that you start and that you keep going. So here's my question for you. Are you going to keep watching videos and telling yourself someday, or are you going to take action right now? Because the best time to start was years ago. The second best time is today. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, and just fucking start. Everything you need is already in front of you. Peace.